Hello guys, my name is Tom and I welcome you on my channel. In today's movie I will talk about how to pay off your debts. If you want to know something more about debt, how they work, and know few facts about debts in USA and in UK, I recommend you to watch my previous clip. Having debts it's not easy. It's much more difficult than hitting the like button and subscribe button on this channel to see more content like this one. But let's go to the point of that video. Probably you know that feeling of having something in the back of your head, something that stops you to buy something or stop you to go somewhere. It's not easy when you have to control your own finances and you always have to remember that you have something to pay off. In my opinion, one of the best feelings is to get rid of your debt, pay it off completely, and have this financial freedom. How to achieve that, you can ask? It's difficult. I will try to answer that in this video. First and most obvious thing that you should do when you're planning to pay off your own debt is to plan your own budget. How to do that? Sacrifice one evening, 2 evenings, collect all of your bills that you have to pay monthly, weekly, and see if all payments that you have to pay are really necessary. Do you really need that Amazon, Netflix, Disney Plus, or HBO Plus account, or maybe just one? It's not hard to decide. Sometimes it can slip away of our attention how much not necessary expenses we have. Like this gym membership that you are not using for last 3 months, even if you decided at the 1st January that you want to get fit for the first time in your last 10 years. Maybe it's time to say, okay, I really need that money for something else. So that's the first thing. Plan your budget. Check all of your expenses. See what is necessary to pay, what it's not. The second thing, when you already have some debts to pay, especially when you're having some credit cards to pay off, check how much interest you're paying on each of them. If you want to know how interests work or what they are, I again recommend to see my previous clip. When you already know which card is the most expensive to pay, start off paying this one. It has the highest interest, so basically it costs you the most because you need to spend more money to pay not only the amount of the money that you borrowed, but also this extra bonus that is just a plain payment to the bank. That's why I recommend to start paying off the most expensive card first of all. After that, you can focus on the rest of your debts. Third thing, pay more than minimum balance it's needed to be paid off that month. Small tip, the best idea is to start paying off your debts, paying off your bills at the beginning of the month, or just day, or even better, the same day as you're gonna get your paycheck. It's a good habit for people who are having problem with controlling their spending habits. When you're gonna get your paycheck, straight away pay all of your bills, pay all of your debts, and then you're gonna see how much you can spend for the rest of the month. It's something that's gonna make your life much easier in the future. The fourth option, you can use advantage of balance transfer. You can transfer balance from one card to another one, but remember this idea is only good when you are 100% sure you're gonna pay off debt in time. Otherwise, it's gonna cost you a lot of money, a lot of extra interest. transfer your balance from one card to another one, and that second card for certain period of time gonna be interest free. But after that period, the interest gonna be really high. So be sure you're gonna pay the debt in time. Otherwise, it gonna turn against you, and you're gonna actually spend more money than you could possibly save. The fifth idea, I believe it's good for all of us. How many times we went to the shop or to the mall and we bought something only because we had a credit card inside of our wallet? How to avoid that? Just leave it at home. Make a list of the products that you have to buy. Calculate how much money you need more or less to cover that expenses. Take the money with you, but nothing on the top of that. So go to the shop, follow the list, pay the money, and go back to your home. The sixth idea, if you work in a place when you have right to have some bonuses, use them toward of paying the debt. Don't spend them for buying like extra big TV because your neighbor has the same. Pay off your debt using that money, because anyway, it's something extra. Seventh idea, how much harder it's to buy something or to pay for something if you again have to go through all steps when you're using card in online shop, like putting your address, putting your name, card number, and all of details that are needed. It's time consuming. Maybe it's only 5 minutes, but sometimes we are lazy enough to don't do that and to stop to do so. Eighth, if you are really in need of paying your debt really fast, just take a look around of your house. Maybe you have some not necessary items that you could actually sell and provide you with extra income. It could be even like something small for $15-20 or pounds, but if you're gonna put it toward a debt that you have to pay, it's gonna be 15-20 pounds less that you have to pay. Ninth idea, this one in my opinion is really important. You can do all previous things, you can pay off your debts, but if you want to change your own habits, if you want to change your own patterns of spending money, you will put yourself again in debt. Maybe this morning coffee, afternoon coffee, or lunch break can be prepared at your home. Much cheaper, probably healthier. Why don't you go that way? And finally, 10th idea, reward yourself time to time. Controlling yourself, especially when we are talking about finances, can be really hard. If you hit certain goal, like let's say in the beginning of the month, you will say, in next 3 months, I'm gonna pay 30% of my debts. If you will do that, buy something nice for yourself, like small piece of cake, or nice flower, or nice piece of art, but not too expensive, obviously, because we don't want to do something like save money for 3 months and then in one day to reward yourself, spend actually more than you saved in last 3 months. It would be really stupid and pointless. I hope so in today's movie you found actually something that gonna be helpful for your wallet, for yourself. If you want to see more movies like this one, don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. See you in the next movie.